I hereby sentence the convicts to life imprisonment for the said counts 1, 4, 5, and 6.
The story of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begins long before the courtroom drama that changed his fate forever. He grew up hearing old stories of a people who felt forgotten, unheard, and pushed aside. As he matured, those stories shaped his voice, and that voice later grew into a movement that shook the foundation of a nation. Kanu became the leader of a growing movement that demanded fairness, freedom, and recognition for the southeastern region of Nigeria. Through speeches, broadcasts, and rallies, he inspired thousands, especially the youth who felt trapped in a system that offered them little hope. To many, he became a symbol of courage. To others, he became a threat. The tension grew, and with each passing year, the conflict between his followers and the government intensified. His influence was powerful, too powerful for a system that feared instability. One stormy evening in 2015, Kanu was arrested. The news traveled like wildfire. Protests erupted across cities as crowds demanded his release. He became, to his supporters, a political prisoner, a man jailed for speaking. Months turned into years as the case bounced through courtrooms. His supporters said he was being silenced. The government insisted it was maintaining order, but Kanu refused to be broken. After a military raid near his hometown, Kanu vanished. For many months, no one knew his fate. Rumors spread, fear rose, hope fell. Then suddenly in 2021, he reappeared, back in Nigeria, handcuffed and facing new charges. How he was brought back remained a global controversy. His supporters called it an abduction. The government said it was a lawful operation. Either way, it marked the beginning of the most dramatic chapter of his life. The trial stretched endlessly. Years passed. Court dates came and went. Motions were filed and overruled. Supporters gathered outside courtrooms with flags, prayers, and chants. But inside the courtroom, Kanu remained calm, watching, listening, waiting. Many believed the system was dragging the case intentionally, hoping to weaken him or break the spirit of his supporters. Others insisted the charges were too serious to rush. But everything changed on a rainy morning during one of the final hearings. The judge entered the silent courtroom with a stack of papers. No one expected a final judgment that day. Even Kanu himself appeared calm, prepared for another adjournment. But the room changed when the judge spoke the words.
I hereby sentence the convicts to life imprisonment for the said counts 1, 4, 5, and 6.
Gasps, cries, silence. A moment that froze the nation. Supporters collapsed in disbelief. Journalists scrambled for their devices. Even some security officers looked stunned. Kanu stood still. His face did not break. As guards approached to lead him away, he turned and said, "You may imprison my body, but not the truth." His supporters echoed the words outside, turning them into a chant. Across the country, protests erupted, some peaceful, some violent. Streets were filled with people demanding justice, demanding reconsideration, demanding freedom. International organizations expressed concern. Human rights lawyers questioned the verdict. Politicians traded blame. Inside the high-security prison, Kanu remained in solitary confinement, cut off from the world but never forgotten. His followers saw him as a martyr of injustice. The government insisted it was protecting national unity. Yet the debate surrounding his imprisonment became larger than the man himself. It became a symbol of Nigeria's deepest struggles: identity, fairness, rights, and the meaning of nationhood. The legacy of a life sentence. Years may pass, but the story never died. Children grew up to hear his name whispered like a legend. Even behind bars, Kanu's voice echoed through the nation. His life sentence turned him into something greater than a leader, into a symbol. And so, the story of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's injustice is not just about a man imprisoned. It is about a people searching for justice, a system wrestling with its past, and a nation struggling to balance unity, freedom, and truth. Whether you see him as a hero or a threat, one thing remains certain. His story changed Nigeria forever.